Morning, everyone. I hope everyone's day is going great. Now, towards the end, I'll explain why I named what I said, what the title is. I mean, some goes with what I'm about to say, but mostly towards the end. I was going to say it in the beginning, but, no, I'll leave it to the end. But anyway, there's another thing going on. Probably because, these ones feel like, well, let's check out, the men, as in, instead of the women, because they're not strong enough or whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter, man or woman. Pay attention, okay? These pedophiles, and going after, for the children. Pay close attention, because these ones are out here, are not watching how the mother is, or mom. They want to know how the father is or does. As in who is stronger. To know which child to prey on. If the father is strong and whatever, looks strong, they won't go for that child. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. But the new thing is that they are targeting, who they consider that are weak. And as I've been saying, this is another reason why I keep saying everyone should look out for each other. But the thing is, plus, when it comes to children, are animals, okay, who are innocent, and that, animals can defend themselves, but not unless you teach them. Not a child. And it doesn't matter what a dad looks like or a mom. Either way, that mama, papa, bear, tiger, lion, whatever animal that will rip whoever to shreds if they came after their child or cub, whatever. Doesn't matter. Animals are considered as family, and to me, they're a baby. It will come out no matter what. Okay? And people who go by, how much muscle you have, how fit you look, if that, okay? Then people don't realize and will always assume how others are or what they look like. Because they're that way. as in, they look weak or whatever, but they still, have that mindset of attacking and, you know what, to a child or an adult, you know. They think because you're tall, you're strong, or whatever. Okay. Well, they're all full of themselves. Okay? That they can come up against, or I should say, you know, never mind. They can come up against, a little bit shorter than them, a male that is, pretty fair fit, that they think that don't look strong, same as a female, you know, because they're assuming. It don't matter if you're tall or short, because I'm going to say, hell, I know that. You see, I'm mysterious, a mystery. I like to do things, a mission or whatever. I'm quiet and tiny. As I always said, you need to be careful of those kind of people too. See, I'm short, but don't go by how you think I look. And that's the same for others. You never assume. So, the predators or pedophiles, whatever you call yourselves or anybody calls you, or, just anyone. Watch out doing anything to anyone. If you don't want to regret thinking to come up against a dad or a mom or against anyone. For you to do that, why don't you just go and get help? I mean, I'm trying to help you. And so is everyone else. Why do all that and then, you'll end up in prison or jail or whatever? You never know. Now, the other thing is, which really, I don't know anything about this, but I know this producer. I mean, not literally. I've saw his movies and, he's not a producer. I mean, he is, but he's also an actor. And I loved his movies. But there's a thing going out because he just did Get Down, Off, Good Girl. Because he just made, well, not just, it's already out. And apparently it's been out. But he made a movie based on a book that this woman wrote, you know, what the person went through. And I didn't know that all this was going on. I just happened to come across a person speaking about it. Now, I don't, again, like I said, I don't get everyone that I used to. It's videos that I used to see. But when I did get his videos, you know, he was talking about his movie and you know, showing bits and pieces. I was like, oh wow, you know, this looks pretty good. But I can say, I'll just say his first name, but his name is Justin. He's a great actor, a producer, a great father, husband. You know, so listen up, you know, to me. Now, this is my opinion. I mean, I came across it and all I heard was speak about it because they knew how my opinion, you know, from what I've seen and now what I heard. I don't know what's going on. They didn't tell me. I didn't ask. Well, God. So my opinion is, you know, to me, he is more than what I said. And he's more known than, you know, whoever is involved of what's going on, more than anybody who's out there. You know, whoever, you know, who are, as, you know, like celebrities, actors, or whatever. Now, apparently, from what I got, you know, because you think you're a celebrity, you think you're better than other celebrities. Or, you know, not known yet as, you know, a celebrity. Now, to me, he is. Now, you know, they do a movie or a play or whatever, you know, that gets produced or whatever. Now, apparently, this movie, because I've seen bits and pieces of what he put up, you know, they have great reviews, and the movie was great. It turned out great. That people think that it's okay to destroy them or anyone, even if you're not, you know, a celebrity or whoever you are. Put it this way, whoever was in the movie, this movie, they all got picked, okay? by Justin, since he produced it and he's in it, to be in it. Everybody agreed, whatever they were supposed to do. And, whatever. That doesn't give you entitlement either. Because I don't know how many times I heard so many saying, oh, they changed, different things in the script. Because they didn't like it, or they didn't want to put up with it, the petty, or they didn't want to be with an actor or actress or whatever. Because whoever was acting like a child and being petty. But the thing is, apparently, this movie is all based, okay, by a book, and given permission to do the movie of their own true story. Okay, now normally whoever writes the book, and if it's their true story, biography or whatever happened, whatever the book is, those ones who writes the book and gave permission to put it in a movie, when everything's like done, or on set, they come check it out, whatever, they see it, and then once it's all done, they watch it and makes that agreement to be released. Now, it doesn't give anyone the right to change, like, what the outfits should look like, or the script, what is said. It came directly from the book, who wrote their actual, story of what happened. I mean, it's like, really? But anyway, it's like when actors or actresses, whatever, I'll just say actors, I mean all men and women, whatever, are picked. Don't you have to read the script? I mean, that's what I thought, to say if you want it or not. Or you did the audition, or, you just got picked because they wanted you, especially in the movie. My opinion is, if you didn't like, you know, the script or what the contract was, you had to see the outfits and stuff like that. If you didn't have close to what the outfits were in the book, or, normally what's in the book, and they spoke to the writer, you normally get close enough or the exact same outfits of the story. So if you didn't like it, then why did you stay and sign the contract that you agreed of all of it? Why did you? Also, you know who's in it. Who you're in the movie with, who the leads are, etc. You know all that. Doesn't give anybody the right to criticize anyone. It doesn't. You're the one agreed that you were going to be in the movie. I mean, I wish people will stop thinking that they're better than anyone. Or who because they'll say, they'll have your back. But who are those people? I mean, now you just got them involved. It's like, be grateful you got hired. You don't bring your problems. I mean, this is for everybody also, You don't bring your problems and push them off to others. Thinking you're going to get whatever, off of the attention that you have had. So you figured to get that taken off, that you'll make a new one. This way everyone will forget and focus on that. No. It's not you, just it's like you just brought more attention to yourself. Now, again, I will say, I haven't seen the movie or read the book, but I have seen, and like I said, when I was getting his videos, how he spoke about he was making the movie. And then I saw another video, how excited and proud he was to meet the woman who wrote the book. And that, that they agreed that he can make the movie. And then I didn't see anything after that. I guess he was busy, making the movie, but I don't know. After like a year or two or whatever, I saw another video, and that was the last time I saw the video. Where, he was happy about, the box offices, whatever, the reviews. They were all great. And I don't know, something that it came out in top whatever. It was almost close to, number one or something like that. I don't remember. But I haven't seen anything for a long time. So I don't know when the movie came out or whatever. But I know that I haven't seen anything, and the last one that I saw of him so happy about the reviews when the movie was done, that was last year. So I don't know. Now, just recently, I saw someone speak about a little bit of what's going on. They were mentioning who was involved. And, that court is coming up. I mean, they didn't really speak about it much. But then they said that, long the movie and everything, that Justin, just in case of anything, he got protection of the movie. Now, to me, he's a bright, intelligent man. I mean, to do that. And as, he's a producer, he knows that he has to do that. And then, they were just saying that whatever, whenever the court will be out soon, I don't know. And that's all I know about this case or what's happening. Now, my thing is, and it's not only with this, I don't care who you are, how you think you're entitled, because, you think you're bigger than anyone. you know, what you don't know and forgetting, you know, and that's the difference between these ones and myself, is the truth always comes out. And when that happens, you're only ruining yourself instead of whoever you tried to. I mean, it always comes out that way. But other than, you know, my opinion, I know from seeing different things, how he is with his family, you know, how he speaks when I did see his videos, how he encourages people, you know, and stuff like that. I saw all the movies he was in. I know he's innocent. And I will be another person that is on his side. But like I said, I don't know who the other ones are. But I do know, or I should say, I recognize him. You know, I mean, he's well known now, but when he was doing, you know, movies and stuff like that or whatever, you really didn't get, like, you know, people didn't know him. Come here. You know, but to me, he is well known. You know, and the other thing is, it's like, how does anyone, you know, think by pushing things onto others, hiding something, and blaming others, whatever it may be, that, you know, either you went through, going through it, because, you know, you're entitled, you have money, or you don't have it. Making stuff up to give whoever attention, that you make sure that it includes you, but, you know, for you to be the victim, you know, to take other, just what I said, you know, the attention off of whatever. This way people can forget and, you know, work on the new one that you're the victim. So this way, the whatever the other thing is, you were the victim about that too. You know. You know, it's like, and much more. So let me know, how will it help? It won't take it away from you. You will still, you know, feel or go through it. It's not going to go away. as the saying goes, how high is your rug? You know, people brush things underneath the rug thinking that you're going to hide it. Or, you know, that things is just going to disappear or go away. I mean, really. So ask yourself, or remember, did you ever say to yourself that you didn't want to go, to jail or prison because you saw ones go? You saw ones, what they did. But, I mean, I don't know, but I'll give it a shot by saying, how many times you have said to someone, you know, don't listen to that. Those bad things. Or don't do that. It will get you in trouble. Did you ever say that? I mean, most of it, or of all of it is, whether you said it in school or as a young adult or a teenager. You saw all these ones, in school, or they still out there, that are the popular cliques. Schools had, the popular, the nerdy, the weird ones, quiet ones. I don't know. Can't decide ones. All of them. All the ones who thought they were better than anyone. Again, entitled because they had money. Well, their parents had money. But maybe by, later on, were broke because, they were entitled. So they spent way too much. Spoiled their kid, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I mean, did you ever think about that? Did you, have you told ones not to do something, to help them? Or you said, oh, I will not be like whoever, the other ones. Or, I know I do not want to go to jail or prison, etc. Whatever. you know, you know someone, you admired somebody, looked up to someone, not that you wanted to be them or, take their destiny or whatever, be like them or be them. You just admired them and you wanted to be you, as where, oh, well, I can be successful too, you know. And let's not forget, what you went through. Did you ever say, oh, I hope no one goes through that? I want to know. It's like, did anyone say any of them, any of that to yourself? Or, to ones that were in your group or, around you? Did anybody ever say that? I know I did. I mean, I'm wondering. But my question is, then why is it, these ones are doing to others? And now, what has been done to others, or trying, now it's like, you know, people can't handle it. You know, or people are thinking, just to flee to wherever, thinking that it won't come back to them or to you, whatever how you want to say it. And now, going to where you said that you didn't want to, prison or, well, blank, maybe. I don't know. I mean, some of this stuff, yeah, I brought up already. But did you ever ask whoops. Did you ever ask those questions to yourself? Doesn't matter who you are or whatever you're doing. Thing is, if you did, why are you doing it? Why are you listening to people and now everybody's involved? People are making problems for others. Even they're in the same field. Nobody's better than anybody. I don't care how much you are getting paid, how much you are whatever. Remember where you came from. You know, thing is, why is it that everybody has to have, go overboard and have a big head? Because faster it depends on how you got where you are. It depends. Because there's plenty ways that you've gotten there. Now, if you did it by hard work, that's different. And then you forgot where you came from and how you got there. But the thing is, how people get to where they are is the help of spirit. A lot of people forget that. And then when you abuse something and constantly, watch how quick it could all crumble down. What's spirit going to do? Or, gives permission to bring people down. What are you going to do? Get your people after God? They can't do anything. You know, now, like in my case or whatever, yeah, it will, and I will get, names, what he's done, and everything. It's not that because I want it. It is for a reason. It's not that I want to take revenge. I will never take revenge. It is something personal that I want. Not because I want, closure. No. That that closed long time ago. It's for a reason. Because it's out of my hands. It's in God's hands. And whatever he does. I left all that behind. You know, I'm not going to sit here and, I don't know what to say, just keep on thinking about it, keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it, or, you know, how I'm going to take revenge, or, oh, whatever. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't do that. And I won't. And, you know, if you're wondering if I forgave any of you, well, when you go see God, ask him if I did or not. Because when you first did something, I already said it. See, when someone says it, that doesn't mean that, you know, they want, or me, that I want to continue, you know, to associate, or, you know, this way you can just continue to do it because someone forgave you. No, it's not how it works. When someone does forgive somebody, that means, okay, walk away, leave them alone, and whatever. But, you know, you didn't do that. Now, I put something up. I think yesterday or this morning. I'm not this morning. Yesterday morning. I forget when. Truthfully. But whatever it was, and whatever my other videos are, I mean, I pretty much know. But I don't remember, word for word or whatever. So that means that, and as I always said, God speaks to all, whatever the messages are, through me. Okay? So I don't know who or what use, what it's for. So I must have said something, for you guys think it's so funny to continue. I know what you did. Okay? I know what you did recently. Just, I don't know. I think it was yesterday. Or, yeah. I know what you did. I'm not stupid. You didn't think that I would catch on, huh? Now, again, I really don't freaking care who the frig you are, okay? Leave me the frig alone. But you didn't do that, did you? You just keep getting new ones. Well, bad move. Okay? Bad move. Because now you're not going to really like what I am going to do. And I'm like, God, okay? You're not going to know what hit you. Okay? Now, I said, it's one thing to be mad at me. Okay? You don't need to go to whoever or to others who I follow or whatever. You don't need to do that. You don't think that I don't know? You just ruined your whole entire life, your career, along with whoever you got involved. So, congratulations. You thought that, you thought that I wouldn't pick up on it. You thought I wouldn't have known. You thought. Well, see, what brain cell that's left that you got that you thought? I mean, as the title. That's what you are. So how do you like it? Huh? You don't take your freaking problem to me, thinking that I'm going to get everybody out of it, okay? I'm done with that, okay? I have what I need to do, need to, solve on my own. Now it's your turn. You're grown. Well, you're an adult, but you don't act like an adult, okay? But either way, I've been doing things on my own since I was a kid, a child, a baby, okay? You're old enough. I'm not your mama. I'm not definitely your girlfriend or some floozy that will take your crap. I'm not a sugar mama. And you're not my sugar daddy. And if you, the other ones who are mostly, well, no, it is half and half the same. The women that are attacking me and the men. With the women, I don't know what is up your ass. I know it's not a tampon. Or I should say, whatever. It's a 10-foot pole, what you like. I really don't care. And if you are into women, well, you go find them. I have nothing against, dating or marrying, the same sex, whatever. That's, like I said, I know a lot of people. I'm friends with people. You're no different. But don't bring it on to me, okay? Thinking that you're going to try to turn me. And thinking that I'm after your man. I really don't care. I don't know who you are, and I really don't give a flying fuck, frig. Because now, just like I said, part of the title, you thought you were scared? You better be really scared. Now. And you will be. Because like I said, God's coming in. Full power. And so am I. You think, you know, that I can't do anything by myself? What the frick did you think that I've been doing? I mean, yeah, I've, but you get what I mean. Yeah, I have, my bodyguards and my team and everything. You'll never be me. There's only one me. There could only be one. So, you wanted to play games? Okay. Well, game's over, as I've been saying. You tried this once before. But like I said, I left everything behind and it's going to stay there. Now, all of you, who is in, you know, I guess my case, I don't even know what to call it, all these groups that, I'm dealing with. See, I left all that behind last year and the year before and whatever. That means that you, whoever, were left. Now, I have a choice, I was told. Once I am done what I was told to do, but then after that, God is going to really handle it once all that's done. So, which one would you want me to do? Make sure that you are disintegrated, where you will never come back ever. You see, disintegrated, that means that you um here you could still come back. No, you'll be disintegrated in heaven. Because once you're disintegrated, again or whatever, in heaven, you will never come back. It will be like you weren't never part of the family. Ever. You don't exist. And you never will. So, would you rather, do you want me to tell that to God to do? Huh? Along with, all the ones that, you know, you had in spirit. I'm not going to tell you what happened to them, that were helping you to spy and whatever, you know, making sure the things kept going. I'm not going to tell you what happened to them. You see? Like I said, my both sides are out. The light side is always out. But you and whoever, if someone, is happy, does good deeds, does whatever, you know, they're doing it for themselves, okay? And, their family to provide or do whatever. It's not to benefit you or whatever for you or anyone to bring someone down or try to control them. You know, did it happen to you? I mean, I'm sorry it did. But how is it helping you? You know, do you actually think, well, because you were controlled, now that you're all grown up, or maybe you don't deal with it or whatever, or you don't go to visit those people, or maybe you got them involved or whatever, but you think that it's going to be, help you by controlling someone else because you got controlled or got forced, or, you saw others doing stuff, whatever it may be. Do you actually think by doing, you know, is the perfect solution? Well, you see, you're going to find out. And it will teach, ones, to know that, doing things when you do know what you are doing, and knowing the difference between crap, different things. You'll know the real reason, definitions, not what's made up or made by lies and whatever. So I didn't want to go that route. Well, now I am. So, to get rid of all that negativity, I have something for all of you. Now, I don't care what age, but all the men out there, in your early days, when you got stoned or whatever, and, your kids took you out and you saw something and you kept staring and staring, and then you remembered that when you were stoned, you were really out of it and you didn't know what. You see, because, apparently, from what someone told me, when you're stoned or cockeyed drunk or both, you'll go and you know what to anything or anybody. So you remembered that you blanked a peacock. So now, what you kept staring at in the restaurant, having lunch, you saw some teens with spiked hair, with red, blue, orange, and green hair. But then, they come over and say, hey, why are you staring or whatever. It's okay. You see, you told them, but it's okay. If you're thinking or wondering if it's your child, it's not. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the peacock, but you didn't get a child out of it. That child's not because you did that. Never mind. I just explained the whole entire joke. Whatever. Anyway, never mind. I thought it was funny. But anyway, at least it will get, rid of all the negativity. I'll give you some more sick humor every single time. Well, not every time. But anyway, everybody have a great day. And I got some stuff to do. And if I get a message, I'll come on. But this is different, what I have to go do. So I don't know when I'm going to be on. So everyone, please pay attention out there. And always, seek guidance from Spirit, God, Jesus, your spiritual team. And start bringing everybody together, even, more. And, protect each other. So, on that note, everyone have a great day. Ciao.